quart of ATF. That tells us we've had some transmission problems probably. Well, let's see what kind of goodies we got here. This was draped over the transmission in the back, so I don't know what that is, but I don't know that we need it. So we might need that transmission. This is the door panel, such as it is. Looks like it's been laying outside for a lot of years, but this was off of the driver's door over there, so we certainly want to save that. Okay. And this is a new fuel pump and gasket that came with the truck, so that tells you that we probably have an issue there. Now, that was not my issue driving it home. That was the fact that the transmission slipped so bad that I was afraid of burning it up worse, because with the mileage this has on it, I'm suspecting it probably needs a band adjustment. But I was afraid if I drove it the 47 miles or 50 or whatever it was home, all through those hills, I was afraid it would just tear it up, because it only acts like it's got second gear right now. It does have reverse, which I'm not a big Chrysler transmission expert, but I always thought first and reverse were on one band adjustment and second and third on the other, so I could be wrong on that. But it does seem to have reverse, and it has a forward, but it's only about second gear, so anyway, I don't know. So we got the deluxe cup holder here. We'll just stick that right up in the dash, since that dash is broken up, so, but it'll just cling right there. And I don't know what that is, a baggie to put something in. Here's the battery hold down thingy, which by the way, I forgot to unhook the battery yesterday in the rain when this got delivered, so it didn't burn down, so I guess that's a good thing. But it may be dead, I don't know. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Hey, my glove box lock works. That's better than my son's Dodge. He ain't got no glove box lock. I got that. So that's worth the money. There's a pair of gloves. Another pair of gloves. These are expensive gloves. Heck yeah, I'll take those. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Well, oh boy, this is never a good sign. Advanced Auto. Let's see here. Boy, there was $120 some worth of stuff. There's another $20 worth of stuff, and yeah, so somebody's been buying parts. I hope they put them on this truck. Looks like last time it was on the road was 2018, and that would go along with what's back there on the license plate. Here's some napkins from eating at McDonald's, so we need those. Here's a light with no batteries in it. Don't know what this is. Little bitty fancy things. There's some fuses. Hey, here's a penny. 1981. It's the year after I graduated. Here's some more Advanced Auto. Boy, they were really buying a lot of parts for this. Here's another $8.55. I don't know what these are. Exterior wiper linkage bushing somethings, and I think we need that because the wipers are in bad shape on this baby. Here's a spark plug. It's not a new one. Boy, it's a little one. That must be for a chainsaw. I don't know. You tell me. Here's the ketchup. Oh, this is fire sauce from Taco Bell. Yeah. See, here's what you do with that is you go into the bathroom and you put that underneath the lid, and then you leave the lid down, and when somebody sits down on the lid, it goes and splatters all that all over their butt. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. I wouldn't try that at home. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks like that's about it. More hot sauce, a pencil. Here's a clip that's broke off of that one wiper blade up there. That might help. And this is never a good sign when you see a lot of fuses and a lot of blown out fuses. Here's one that's blown out. So that tells me that, oh yeah, we got some melting going on in the fuse box here. So yeah, you just never know what's going on here. The horn and the backup lights is burnt clear out, so yeah, you don't need those things. Okay. Alright. Oop, something fell out. Let's see if there's anything behind the seat. This does not have the gas tank behind the seat like my son's truck does. There's a new belt. Let's see if we can get this seat to go forward. Let's see if there's anything back there. Well, there's some seat belts back there, and there's a Cordoba ATF. That tells us we've had some transmission problems, probably. We already know that. Alright. As I was talking about the floor, I'll move you guys over here where you can see a little better. This is really the only rusted out part that I have seen is right here and right there. That's all. Well, that's actually the drain hole that's gone there. Usually these are completely gone. Well, it is pretty rough back over in there, so we'll have to do a little bit of that. And of course, this window don't work. This is all hinked up here, so we'll have to. That's what this spring's for over here, I think. Let's see here. Where's that spring? Yeah, I think this here spring goes in that thing some way and keeps that window up, because right now to get the window down you just do that. So anyway, let's look under the hood. Well, the one good thing that this truck has is a decent hood. I like these hoods, this style of hood too myself. But so, yeah, the battery's still in here, so that's good. I don't know if it's such as it is. Okay, let me take you off here and point you around to things. We've got the typical wiring harness like the one on the 72 Dodge that we had to modify. I don't know if this one's working. If it's working, we're going to leave it. If not, we're going to modify it like we did the 72. And this is a slant 6. I don't know what size this is. Let's see if it says on here somewhere. I don't know much about these Dodges, but I'm fixing to learn. Let's see. And it talks about do not over tighten 10 foot-pounds on them babies. There's a belt. Oh, something's unhooked here, so I guess we don't need that, whatever that is. It's probably an oil light or something. Here's the dipstick for the transmission. Well, heck, it ain't even got any transmission fluid in it. Maybe that's why the thing won't run. We'll have to put some fluid in it and see if that helps. May run all out on the ground or something, who knows. Radiator was leaking a little bit right here yesterday too. Between that and the way the transmission was slipping, that's what kind of bothered me about driving it home. Hey, it's even got the factory jack down in there. Well, look at that. Now this side is original fender, and this is where it's been hit. But the hood and this fender has been replaced. They're blue, but the rest of this is all white. So I would say it must have got hit over here, messed up the hood, and then someone must have took a rolling pin and beat this thing out. I never seen any. I mean, I ain't a body man, but boy, that's pretty rough there. I believe we'll have to tinkle on that a little bit and see if we can get that to fix. So anyway, all right, let's see. Tires, well, you know, those things look like they're ready to blow out anytime, but I will tell you, they towed this backwards, and the bearings didn't get hot, which I figured they'd get hot, lock up, and blow the tires out, but they didn't. And them old tires, they held up all the way out here. Little bit of cancer there, not too much. This door, that's not too bad. It's like on the inside, yeah, it's got a little there. I think we can fix all that. I used to work in a body shop, so I know how to smear some mud. That little dent there. This side is probably, believe it or not, the best side in the truck. It's got a place right here, and then all these things will have to be taken out. And I'd say that's probably where the D100 emblem was at. Now this one, it's got a D100 emblem on it up here. You know, it's got the classic move around type, so you can position it, you know, wherever you want it, you know. So we'll have to work on that a little. And then, of course, probably someone thought they were real cool with a hammer and beat those out. So if any of you've got any of these lenses around and you want to get rid of them, drop me an email or send me a friend request if you're already friends with me on Facebook or Instagram. Drop me a line and yeah, if you got some of them babies, because this one's bad too, so I'm gonna have to get 2 of them for sure. And then I'm not sure what's going on down here with the exhaust system, but I can tell you, I didn't even look under this when I bought it, and that was probably kind of stupid, but yeah, there's why she's loud. I thought maybe we didn't have anything down here, so yeah, I'd say that was probably why she was loud. There's a little piece of tailpipe, kind of short, and there's nothing between that and that. So, but hey, you know, I got a welder, and you guys have seen me blow slag before, so. But I got to tell you, for a Indiana truck, this thing is solid under here. I'm really surprised. Now, some of you would just pass out if you knew what I spent on this, but I felt like it was a pretty good investment personally. So perhaps not. But there's the gas tank. See, in my son's truck, the gas tank's behind the seat, so they probably got away from that in '75, I guess. And the truck actually has brakes on it. I'm sure we're going to have to go through all of them and fix all of it. And then I want to do some 75 Sportsman van lower A frames, because that will drop my springs down 2 inches, and that'll bring the front end of the truck down 2 inches. And then I'm thinking about dropping the axle and putting it on the top of the spring, leaf spring, because you can get a kit for that. The only thing is you have to reset the pinion angle, and I'm not sure how to do that. So if any of you out there know how to do that, drop me a line and give me some instructions. I'm sure there's something on YouTube. I haven't looked yet, but I know when you change that modifies the angle of the drive shaft, and you know that can cause some vibrations. And if we're going to go on Power Tour next year, we got to have this thing, you know, ready to run down the highway. So, and then of course we've got these wonderful tires back here, and actually, they don't look too bad. There's a little rust here on this fender, but I think we can weld some metal into that. These old tires they don't look dry rotted at all. So, anyway, all right. I'm rambling on, I know. Oh, there's a little rust around this winder. I have to work on that a little bit. So, yeah. I just love these Dodge hoods. Makes me think of my cousin's 71 Charger he had. No, 60, he had a 69 Dodge Charger, and it had a hood that was indented like that, or whatever you say. Here's that windshield wiper that I was talking about. It's kind of missing the part that does anything, and then obviously it's not hooked to anything for some reason, so we're gonna have to, figure that out. And there's that wonderful dash. I've never seen a dash do that. I mean, look at this dash. I just think it's in pieces, man. That's weird. So, anyway. And I love it. It has the radio delete in it. That's cool. I got to get me an 8-track tape player or something to put in here. With some 6x9 Jensens to go behind the seats. Oh yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, well thanks for coming along. And next thing we're gonna do with this is we're gonna clean all the trash out of it that we just found, and we are going to give it a good bath. We're gonna get the power washer out. We're gonna power wash this thing. We're going to clean this engine bay up, and so we can see what we have. Right now we have a lot of grease and oil, so we're going to see what we have, and then we'll start from there. We got a year, so come along for the ride. Be sure and ring the bell so you get notifications whenever we drop a new video on the 1975 Dodge. All right. Thanks for coming along. Bye.